This is just the two of us with justice and joy. On this program, we talk about
family,
marriage,
relationship,
your wedding anniversary,
engagement,
romantic dates.
and
For us, every day is a marriage anniversary. Make yours same. Time we talked about after yes I do. What next? And today we want to look at it differently. Before yes I do. Things you need to look out.
Things you must look out for.
Things you must look out for before you say yes
I
do. Yes, Joy.
I think before anyone should think of getting married, you should examine yourself properly. You should be sure that you are ready to go into it, because marriage is not an easy task. There's so much that will be unfolded to you when you get in there. There's so much responsibilities that is awaiting you right there. So you must weigh yourself, examine yourself, and be sure that you're mature enough to be able to handle marital stress and crisis.
Talking about maturity, I'm sure maturity not in age.
Age also counts.
Okay.
Maturity in age also counts.
Okay.
But that is not the yardstick. We are looking at spiritual
maturity in the mind, mentally, not just age. Now your age does not qualify you for marriage until you're ready to wear the maturity gown, not just the wedding gown. You're ready to wear the maturity gown. So things to look at for: one, before you think marriage, as a woman, identify yourself.
Identify yourself. Know who you are.
Yeah.
What's your purpose? Why are you going into the marriage? You just want to go into the marriage to eat, to enjoy, to relax?
Just to answer Mrs.
Or you want to, there's a particular purpose, reason why you are going into the marriage. So you must identify yourself, identify your purpose.
Talking about identifying yourself, also what you can do, identify the problems you can solve, identify the needs you can meet. A lot of young ladies jump into marriage because they need a sponsor.
Sponsor, yes.
I might just marry that man, I ain't get money, I'm going to take care of our family.
Take care of my family,
my brothers, build my parents' house.
And all that.
No. Before marriage, things to look at for: one, the role you are going to fill as a Mrs. Remember, you're no more single. And
also as a Mr. We're not talking just to the ladies, but also to the men as well, to the young men out there as well. So for you to be Mr., it takes a whole lot.
It takes a whole lot. It takes a whole lot. Some men just go into marriage because they feel they want to run away from sexual temptation and trouble. Listen, marriage does not stop sexual lust.
It doesn't.
So there is more to look into before you say yes I do.
I think as a man you should get a job. Young ladies out there, if a man comes to you without a job, you are in for a big trouble, because you must eat. You should be able to provide for your family. You should be able to take care of your family. You should be able to shelter, food. You know, there are so many things that is expected of you as a man. So if you don't have a job, how do you fulfill that? How do you meet up that task and responsibility? So a man should be able to get a job. Even in the Bible, Adam was not left without a job. God placed him there
to till the ground.
So tilling the ground is a means of making money. Whatever you are doing, you could be selling, you could be working, you could be in business. Whatever you can do to bring money, you know, that is when you'll be thinking of getting into marriage.
Now she's not talking about saying the man must be a billionaire. No.
Not the point.
At least let him have a basic job. There must be something doing, either providing service or rendering service, or working. Don't just enter into marriage. Say, I don't have a job. Maybe after marriage you start looking for a job. No. And also, the man must have a place of abode.
Yeah, there should be
a home,
a roof over your head.
Even if it is a room. Even if it is what?
It's a room, yes.
We are not saying duplex. Even if it's a room. So that after
Actually, we started from a room.
I just remembered.
We started from a room.
Yes. Not even from a room.
Conducive.
Not even from a room. I remember because after marriage, after you went straight to Pastor Pat's house. We know what we're saying. We're talking out of experience. Out of experience.
It was not easy.
It wasn't as if I couldn't afford it then, but we had that this. That would be a topic for another day, where both parents is saying no, yes, no, yes. You understand? Let's leave that for another day. But then what I was saying is, what I was trying to say here is that man should have, even if it is a room. Yeah. Before auntie, you say yes.
I do.
Don't be in a hurry. Also, man, don't look out for the man that has this kind of cars, that kind of cars, that kind of this, that kind of that. All you're looking for is what to gain, what to grab. There are a lot of responsibilities in that home called what? Marriage. Remember, I have a definition of what marriage is. I said marriage is like an empty room. It is what the both of you bring into that room is what the room marriage will give back to you.
Yes.
So before you go into the room, the things to look at when there is no food in the house, when there is no child, you're still trusting God for child. When the man loses his job, of course we are talking about man having a job. What about when he has a job after the marriage, he lost the job?
Will you still be patient with him?
Will you still be patient to wait? So there's a lot of things to look at. What about in-laws?
So many ladies will tell you, I will never get married to a man that
the mother-in-law is still alive.
Because I don't want my mother-in-law, father-in-law problem. They are wonderful people. It's interesting when you have in-laws still alive, because they know how to, take care of. If you have the good ones, you really enjoy them. So you must embrace them. The way you embrace your family, the way you take care of your mother should be the same way you take care of your mother and father-in-law.
Yeah, and the moment you get married, you marry the whole family.
Yes.
The moment you get married, you marry the entire family. The entire family. So there is a lot to look at before you say, yes, I do. Are you ready to bear? Are you ready to be patient? Now note, you are the one dating the man before marriage, or the man dating you. You know yourself. There are things you've seen. And yet you still want to go into the marriage. Are you ready to stay if that thing continues? Maybe the man is a
womanizer.
He slapped you once a while before.
An abusive person.
And maybe the woman also has this mouth we call razor blade. And you bear it and you get it.
Bearing.
So, a lot to look at. But then I will advise, a broken relationship is better
than a broken marriage. And you see, there is something that most people do, most young people, they will tell you, I want to change him. This attitude, there's a particular attitude.
I will change him.
You say you want to change. It's not easy to change an adult. It's not easy to change a grown-up person. So if there are characters you have noticed during courtship, and you know that this character, I cannot put up with it, it's better you break up.
Don't take it into the marriage.
Because don't say I want to change. It is not going to be easy.
Yeah.
So many people have tried it. At the end of that particular issue, made them to be separated, brought about breakup. Because when you see a man, he has a character of beating you, so abusive. When he has not paid a dime on your head, it abuses you and you are like, I'm praying, God will change him. I will change him. Prayer will change him. Yes, prayer changes all things, but will you be patient enough? There are so many cases where at the end of the day, God changed the man, and the man became an ideal husband, but it's not very, very easy. It takes a lot. It takes a lot. Like when we were dating, he was a very bad smoker, and I never liked him for that. And I was like, I won't marry you until you quit smoking. And he told me, don't worry, I'll quit smoking, and I'll watch each time you smoke, and he would put something like sweet or tom-tom and just to deceive me. But eventually when we got married, And I noticed that each time he's angry, whenever he was angry, we just buy the
I just go and buy packets.
bring it to the sitting room and be smoking. I'll be so angry. And I was like, God, is this what I'm going to suffer? But at the end of the day, I thank God for the mercy of God. He finally quit smoking. So it's not always easy. Will you be able to be patient to the end?
Yes, don't try her kind of faith. It might not work for you.
It might not
work for you.
Work.
Yes, quickly before we run away from here, like today is just what to look at before you say, yes, I do this for the single. Before you say, yes, I do, things to look at, to things to do. Or do you just jump into the marriage before you say, yes, I do? Then now when you are in the marriage, to make the marriage work, or tips to successful marriage is one, try it. Just try to make it work. 1, 2, try it again. When it looks as if it's not working, try again to make it work. 3, try more. Don't stop. Keep what? Trying. Then the things that is making it look as if it's not working, try harder to make it what? Work. Don't quit. Now when it now looks as if it's working, try more. Try more to make it what? To keep it working. Don't back out at any time. The only time to back out is before the marriage.
Before the marriage.
That's why I said things to look out. The only time to back out is before what?
The marriage.
It's better a broken relationship than a broken marriage. We will never ask anyone to divorce. Now we've gone through a lot.
It's not an option.
It's not an option. We've gone through a lot too, and we stayed, and it's working for us.
You can as well stand.
No, don't tell them you can. It's a personal decision because you might not be able to stand. You might end up saying, and I then say, may I stay? I can't die inside. No.
Don't die inside.
Don't die in it. If you must go, go. If you know you cannot wait. But for us, every day is our what? Marriage anniversary. Now before
in good times and in bad times, we have made up our mind to stay put.
Yeah, and
we are going nowhere.
No killing each other.
And I will not die in it. I promise.
I won't even let you die now because your dying is my dying. So quickly, before we run away from here, I want to say thank you to everyone for watching. We're expecting to hear your comments, advice for young people before, yes, I do want to look at. There's a lot in your mind to say. Please drop it on a comment section. I want to say a big thank you to everyone that have been supporting us with encouraging words. Your words are indeed encouraging. Your like, your share, your comment, your subscription. I bet make una turn on a notification button so that you'll be the first to get our update. Like you know, before we run away from here, we'll always do like this.